Hey folks, what's going on? This is an impromptu video. It's nighttime. It's a little past 8:30, I believe. I just got home from work. This morning before I left for work, I found 3 swarms up in my oak tree. I only had a very short time to try to set up some boxes and knock them down before I have to leave for work. So I baited a few nuke boxes and I used some lemongrass oil and some honey I drizzled on there. I put a piece of comb from a cutout on top of it just to hope that it would lure them down out of the tree. And then I left for work, so I'm just coming back now. I'm gonna go take a look out at the tree to see if they're still up there. It just got done raining really hard, so for all I know, the bees could have flew away. Who knows, if I'm lucky enough, maybe they found an interest in the boxes that I set up and they moved into them. But I just feel like a huge failure. I don't even know why I try keeping bees. It's a kind of a hard hobby. I guess bees do what bees do regardless of what we want them to do. So I figured I'd just grab this camera and bring you along for the ride. I doubt that you're going to be able to see anything, so I'll probably try my best to get out there in the morning at sunup. Sunrise is at about 7:15 in the morning. To any of you new beekeepers out there that have lost their bees due to a swarm, don't feel bad. I've been on this hobby now for 5 years and I feel like a failure too. So let's go take a look. So this is the first nuke box. You see we got ants. There's a piece of comb that's still there. And we got no bees. This is the second hive. This looks a little more promising. We have bees on the comb. Let's take a quick peek. Looks like we got some dead bees here. They're probably fighting. Whoa. I just heard a big roar, so I'm not even going to open that right now. And here's the other nuke that was down here. I did try to shake some bees inside of this box, but it looks pretty empty. Let's take a look up in the tree, and they are gone. So I'm fairly sure that I lost all my bees because I just cannot see anything up in the trees. There were 3 swarms. I might have one inside of this one, and that's about it. Oh, I'm wrong. I do see one cluster, so they are still up there on that branch, and I can't tell if there's any else out there. So, yep, there we go. I feel like such a failure, but it is what it is. Que sera, sera. Well, we're back, folks. So, this is morning time now. I've been out in the bee yard for maybe, I don't know, an hour. I was able to get I found 2 bee swarms still were up in the tree. So despite the rain, they hung around, and I may have got them in the box. One of my boxes had bees in it, so I believe one of the bee colonies, clusters that were up in the tree flew down and took interest in the box, and they're acclimated. And then the other 2 I shook out of the tree this morning, but now I want to take you along for the ride. I didn't grab my camera this morning to do the shaking because there's just too much messing around. So you've seen it before. Check out my prior videos. I've shaken many bees out of my oak tree, but I wanted to give you a little update of what's been going on. So let's go take a look. Let's take a look. You'll see we got, this is the most recent colony here. But we still got a little cluster right up in there. And then if we walk around the tree,
was a cluster up in there, but I got them shook down here into this little double stack nuke. I got a 5-frame deep on the bottom with some older comb, and I just threw a medium on there as well, just because it was a nice size cluster. But you'll see they're already starting to festoon. I got to get these other frames in there. I just wanted to give them a little time to acclimate. The reason why I didn't put all 5 frames in the top is because when I was dumping the bees in, I wanted there to be extra space. I'll slide these 2 frames in there before I leave. And the third colony that was on the other side of the tree is in this box. And you'll see I took a piece of cutout comb that had some pollen on it, and I laid it right here in front of the entrance. And the bees have just been tending to this piece of comb for quite some time. And again, this was for nothing other than just to give them something to be attracted to. There's really nothing on this side. They got a little chocolate color on them. I don't know if y'all can see this drone. That drone looks a little brown to it. Interesting color. But they're packed already. I already lifted the lid. I added my 9th frame here to this side. So they're doing great. Note to the wise, always have swarm catch boxes up around your bee yard. I feel like such a failure because I'm letting myself down by not controlling my bees. Even after making splits, you would think that, hey, they're good to go, but nope, wrong. You live and you learn. But if you can get acclimated to catch your own swarms, so that way you can easily rehive them, it makes things a heck of a lot easy. But don't feel bad at you guys out there just starting. Trust me, we've all lost bees to much worse things. I'm lucky enough down here I don't have a winter to worry about like some of you do, but this is my season, so to speak, where it's easy to lose bees because of the heat. Everything is in bloom and the colonies grow, so if they're happy and healthy, they're gonna fly off and expand regardless of what you do. I think one of the reasons why I had a swarm up in the tree is I did a recent cutout, and I had some bees that I moved from cutout comb. I opened up that cutout and there is no bees in there, so I think they all just abandoned the cutout comb and they flew up in the tree. So I hope I got them reclaimed again. I'm gonna have to rifle through my hives again to figure out which colony swarmed. I'm sure there's at least one of the colonies in my yard that has some queen cells, and it's not uncommon for a healthy colony to cast more than just one swarm. Don't assume the bees swarm once and it's over. They'll put out multiple queens, and with multiple queens are multiple swarms. Again, I am going to try to shake the rest of these bees down that are on this branch, because I think Miss Queenie Pants is probably still up there somewhere. But I'll see what I can do. 'Tis the season to be swarmy, fa la 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 la. Too many bees. I've tried 3 times now to shake them out of the tree and into the box, and they keep on going back up to the tree, so I added my entrance reducer, and I tried one more time to give them a shake. So we'll see how they go. I gotta leave for work again, so unfortunately, come on girl, get off my thumb. Unfortunately, I can't stay out here and play with them and play find the queen. But I got a queen clip here ready to go. I can't lay my eyes on her. I'm hoping that she's in the box, but we'll see how it goes. Hey folks, welcome back again. This is now Wednesday the 19th. It's about 8:15 p.m. I just wanted to grab the camera, bring you guys along to see what the outcome is here. I want to go see if the bees are still there,
and I figured I'd bring you along on the ride. I have no idea what to expect. All the bees could be gone for all I know, but let's go take a look. Again, I apologize. It's going to be dark. I know you won't be able to see that much, but we'll take a look at the front of the boxes, and we'll just see if there's any bees in them still. So let's see what's going on. Okay, folks, so I'm out here near the oak tree, and looks like we have a success so far. We still have bees on the outside. I don't see an obvious queen, so it's pretty safe to assume she is in the box. So again, I'm gonna look on top. Ooh, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here because the bees are nasty. Lights around bees are not a good idea, especially when you don't have a veil on. A bee just gave me a kiss 2 times on the lips. So I'm looking up in the tree. This is a mulberry tree. That's not my oak. But no bees there. I don't see any clusters up in the tree, but that's one colony. So let's take a look at the others. It looks like we're good here. Look at this colony. So we're 2 for 2. There is no front queen excluder on the front for this one. Again, the bees, I believe, just found their way into the box and they like what they found. So they look happy. And the third. And it looks like the bees are still hanging out here too. So far, so good. I'm gonna get the hell out of here before I get stung. So there you see it, folks. We had, well, I don't know if you saw the initial tree. Obviously, I don't think you did because I didn't capture it on video, but I started with 3 swarms up in my oak tree, and we got 3 colonies now in a box. So yay for me, I guess. I still feel like a failure. Again, if you're in tune with your bees enough, you can split them before they swarm, but again, lesson learned here is it doesn't matter what you do. If you split them, or even if they're a cutout that you bring home, the bees are going to do what the bees are going to do. The fact is that I still have 3 colonies, so yay, I guess. But I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm going to try my best to keep you guys posted on my progress with the bees and the gardening. Hang in there, y'all. Thanks again for following my progress. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, you know, the whole jazz. I appreciate it. Until then, we'll catch you on the flip side.